Pro boxing fans here with my good old mate Barry McGuigan. Barry, once again, Adam Azim, and this time with a defining performance against a well-level opponent in Ohara Davies. Just give me your thoughts on his win today.
His performance was absolutely excellent. A bit of a question mark over whether Ohara Davies is a world-level opponent. He's a bit tired, but he's tough as hell. He can punch and he takes a good shot. He's aggressive and he came here to win. He genuinely wanted to win. Adam was beautiful in everything he done. He could have stopped the fight maybe 2 rounds earlier, but he didn't. He just took his time. He was patient. He closed him down, rolled his head, came out with great combinations. And remember, you can do all the sparring you like, but you learn from experience in the ring under the lights where punches are missing you by a centimetre, flying over your head, and you're wearing 8-ounce gloves. And he looked great tonight. I was so thrilled with him, and he's just getting better and better and better. I love the way he was aggressive. The Adam Azim of a year ago wouldn't have fought like that. That would have gone the distance. But now he's learning to be able to close guys down, be aggressive, throw combinations at close range. When the guy extends and pulls out, he walks him down again, uses that jab. It was great. I was so thrilled with that performance. He's really improving all the time, and I'm very excited about his future.
I do want to talk about his future because a lot's been made about this Dalton Smith fight. Now he's got this fight that people are saying, look, it was an experienced step-up fight. Yep. And I spoke to Shane about that and he said, look, this is a good step-up for him. Yep. Now they've both had step-up fights. Where does this fight happen now? Does this fight happen soon, or do you reckon we can still play with that right now?
We've got loads of experts out there who tell us that, Adam is, he should be fighting this guy and he should be fighting that guy. Fuck off, you bunch of wankers. I know what I'm doing. Shane knows what he's doing. We have a very good team. We've produced 9 or 10 world champions, so we know what we're doing, and we'll fight. We will fight this guy when we're ready, and when we feel Adam's ready. Adam's improving and getting better all the time, but we will make that judgment, and nobody else, and none of the goading and bullshit that we hear from them will make us take a fight that we don't think he's ready for at this stage. But he's improving all the time, and we will want to be active. We want to get him out again. We want to be busy. But this kid's a sensational talent. He's getting better and better and better all the time. And you only saw 30% of what Adam Azim is capable of tonight.
Just going off that point, obviously Eddie Hearn was one that wanted to make that.
You have to bleep that bad language.
It's fine. But Eddie Hearn was one that was looking to make that fight out at the time that it was announced. Yeah. Obviously, yourself and your team had different plans for Adam, which we're seeing today. It's possibly going to be a bigger fight with Dalton. But at this present time, then, how often do you want to see Adam out? Is there a schedule in place? It's
about activity. This game's all about activity. We know what happened. He done his ankle in, and he was out of the ring for 10 months. We need activity. He needs a sharpshooter like Adam Azim needs to be active, needs to be busy. I was delighted. I know he could have stopped this guy 3 rounds earlier, but I'm glad he got those extra 3 rounds because that experience under the lights with shots flying over his head and occasionally clipping him and whatever, that's invaluable. So I'm delighted with that, and I know his trajectory is like that. But we've got to take our time. We've got to be patient, and we've got to put him into the right fights at the right time. That's what we do. That's what we're good at.
Just a final few from myself. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois is a rematch that people are talking about. Although there's been talks that might not be happening now. But do you feel like for AJ right now, that is the right fight to be taken next?
I love AJ. He's a great guy. Who could not like him? And he's a wonderful man, and he's a great fighter and everything else. But I think he's done as a fighter. I think his punch resistance is gone. I just don't think he's going to be able to do anything better in the second fight. And the fight will end again by knockout for Dubois, but this time it'll be 2 or 3 rounds earlier, and it may not even get over the first 6 minutes. So I just think AJ should pack it in, and that's my advice. You asked me the question, so I'm doing my best to answer it as succinctly and as honestly as I think. We had Dubois, there was a family fallout, and he left and he done his own thing and blah blah blah. That's fine, but we always knew he was a tremendous danger, and we always knew that he would knock Anthony Joshua out.
In regards to Fury Usyk, the rematch December 21st, Fury's done an interview saying last time around there was a cut, maybe sparring would have been to the level. Do you feel like this time we're going to see a different Fury, and do you feel like there's more levels to Usyk as well?
No, Usyk will do the same this time. I think he'll stop Tyson Fury this time. I don't think Fury will be able to get through 12 rounds with Usyk. He was very lucky to get through it the last time. The referee, I thought, probably did him a favour. He was very slow in allowing Usyk to finish or get in and finish before the end of the round. So I think this time he'll get to him earlier and he'll get him out of there.
BeterbievBivol was a fight that happened last week in Riyadh, a great fight between two elite operators. Talk to me about this one. Everyone that talked seems to have scored it differently, seen it slightly differently. How did you see it, Barry?
I had Bivol winning by 2 rounds. Shane had Beterbiev winning. I thought Bivol just nicked it. It was a great fight, and I obviously love the way that Beterbiev, who fights the way I used to fight, aggressively walking guys down. I love the way he came back at the end, but I still didn't think he'd done enough to deserve to win the fight. But again, you know, everybody's open to their opinion and everybody's entitled to their opinion. Mine was that Bivol won it, and nobody's going to change that. In the rematch, I think the rematch, if there is a rematch, I think it'll be an even better fight, and I probably think that Beterbiev will press him more, and he'll probably have a better chance second time round. But you know, you can never write off Bivol.
Just a final one, and because you were in that era of the Benns and the Eubanks, there seems to now be that talk resurfacing for Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. Yeah. Is that a fight you want to see? Yeah,
I'd love to see it. I think looking at studying as an ex-fighter and studying Chris's last fight, I think he's starting to wane as a fighter. He just doesn't have the same potency and rigour, and I think Ben will probably be too much for him.
Barry McGuigan, always a pleasure seeing you on Fight Night. I will be seeing you soon, hopefully in Riyadh. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.